Hey, it's Charlie again, and in this video I want to share with you why midlife people are actually the most successful and have the greatest opportunity of success when starting their first business. So first off, it's important to understand that folks in their midlife, that might be 40 or 45 and up, have the least resources available to them for starting businesses. I mean, there's tons of incubators out there for the tech community with lots of really experienced people and resources, meaning money and strategic resources, etc., available. Additionally, it's just the fact that midlife people have a shorter runway. They don't have as much time, so there should be that much more emphasis on getting it right the first time. Midlifers have what I've coined the term a greater maturity of thought. And that again stems from or comes from the necessity of having to get it right the first time, understanding who they are, how they operate, what their limitations are, and a number of other factors. Now, one of the things I work diligently on in my program is to help those folks that are approaching the threshold of fear be able to step over it and move to the other side and to begin to understand that they absolutely can own and run a successful business. So in this short video, I want to explain basically 3 reasons why midlife entrepreneurs have a great opportunity to succeed in their first business. You know, there's a lot of books and articles out there written about entrepreneurship and starting a business, but the reality is very few of them target folks that are, say, 40 and up. The folks in that target market definitely have a significantly different mindset than, say, folks in their 20s. And this is not about someone being right or wrong, not at all. It's plain and simple. When you're 20 years old, you have the time, you can afford to fail 2, 3, 4 times. And then maybe you're like 30 and you've got a lot of knowledge behind you. But somebody that's 45 or 50 or 55 just can't afford that kind of time. So moving into the 3 main reasons why midlife people are more successful, again, it starts with maturity of thought. Maturity of thought causes the person to understand and recognize the things that can go wrong and what it will take, genuinely what it will take to achieve their goals. I've done a lot of research in building out my program and writing my book on this very specific term. And in other videos, I'll discuss neuroplasticity and how that translates to the success of midlife and older people. It's really pretty fascinating. Let's just say that it's related to the exercise of analyzing problems and developing solutions that causes that age group to have a greater success rate, as proven by the Kaufman Foundation and the United States Census Bureau hard cold data. So these midlife folks actually have a greater success rate than the folks in the younger age groups. It's just facts. So that kind of segues into the second reason, which is backing up my claims with facts from those different third-party reliable sources. You know, people who are serious about starting a business, they'll certainly do their research. And if they do, they will come to find that people in their midlife, 45 to 64 years old, are absolutely more successful at starting first-time businesses than younger folks. And the final reason is that midlife folks are just more determined and serious about getting things up and going properly, efficiently, and things running correctly the first time. You know, it was during a focus group that I commissioned with a local university, specifically in the business school, where I came to learn that term, we have a shorter runway. That was one of the participants that shared that. Simply put, less time means things must be done correctly the first time. And the maturity of thought component of this helps these individuals realize that it's more important to spend time researching and planning than it is to just rush headlong into, hey, I want to start a business and I'm going to do this. I've seen and heard that happen so many times, and that's almost guaranteed to fail. So as much as I enjoy mentoring younger people, it's my preference to work with middle-aged people for all the reasons I've laid out in this video. Now, don't get me wrong. I've mentored and worked with some of the young folks here in the Raleigh, North Carolina incubators. And it's really exciting and it's very sexy, and there's been some massive successes that come from that world. But the truth is, it's not my past. It's not where my experience lies. I prefer to work with people middle age because of the maturity of thought, and also because I feel it is a massively underserved market, and those folks deserve as much resources and as much opportunity as anyone else in their lifelong endeavor to start their first business. Hope you enjoyed this short video. If you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe down below and hit that little bell. Also, it wouldn't hurt if you liked the video too. Until the next time, have a great day.